Hi, everybody. I'm Darren Kramer.
I'm Ann Nyberg. It was a tragedy that rocked the country, and tonight, folks in Connecticut paused to remember the victims of the movie theater shooting in Colorado.
They held a rally in Southington calling for an end to violence across the country. News 8's Bob Wilson live outside our Hartford newsroom tonight with more on their message. Bob?
Not only were they calling for an end to violence, but they were calling for a ban on the assault-style weapons. They're saying that if they did that, if lawmakers could do that, they think a lot of the shootings would be eliminated, these types of shootings, and they paused to reflect on the steps of a church.
I really don't know what to say, either saddened or sickened first.
22-year-old Alex Vivian was thousands of miles away in Connecticut when the bullets started flying in Aurora, Colorado. He was so deeply affected by the movie theater shooting that he organized this vigil to remember the victims and to try and make a change to get the politicians rethinking assault weapons.
The main message is peace. Whatever your viewpoints towards assault rifles is, I really hope that everyone comes out to support the victims of the tragedy. That's what the real point is.
Now, while they're calling it a rally for peace, they want to bring it home here to Connecticut, even though it didn't happen here. So they personalize it by putting a face with a biography of each one of the victims on the church steps. That way you can come here, read, get to know a little bit about the victims, and make it real and personal, even though we're here in Connecticut.
Especially the 6-year-old, I mean, it's gut-wrenching. And I just wish that the politicians of today would get smart and do something about it.
I actually went to see the movie that day, and it was just terrible. The whole movie I thought about if it was me, and it's just to see those, I don't know the exact number of deaths, but all the injuries, and the 6-year-old really affected me.
Tonight's vigil was not just for the victims in Colorado, but for all victims of gun violence all across the country.
It wasn't just this tragedy, it's all the tragedies that I've already seen in only 22 years of life that finally I just said enough is enough.
Now, from this tragedy to Virginia Tech, he says they want everybody to remember these things, and maybe the lawmakers can do something about the guns. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in Hartford, News 8.